Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about you are so smart, bless you. Woman exposes Uber hack to get your food delivered without all the extra fees. So with all of these hacks and methods that people use in order to not have to pay certain fees on Doordash, UberEats, or Grubhub, there is a downside to that is vitally important to note, and that is, simply put, they almost never work. This person, however, has found a method that, according to her, does work, or it's working for now and they haven't patched it yet. So with that said, we are talking about everything that is being said in this article, how it actually is for Doordash, UberEats, and Grubhub drivers and customers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. If you chronically order food via delivery apps like Uber Eats, you know how the extra fees can stack up. The New York Times reported that in some instances, ordering meals can be 91% more expensive on these apps. Because it's a luxury service, but obviously this is not the point of this video. However, a TikToker named Denise at Boujetto says that she has a way customers can get a discount. She shares her hack in a TikTok with over 724,000 views. The things you do for content, huh? I'm going to leave our TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. Many viewers thought her idea was ingenious. Others speculated there could be some problems with it. Well, first off, I haven't even gotten into what the idea is, but based on the headline, what I can gather from it is most likely you order at the restaurant or order over the phone or something to that effect. And with that, you actually send an Uber Connect driver to pick it up for you. Now, that also said, that has a bunch of problems with it in itself. Specifically in regards to some of the overall negatives of being an Uber Connect driver. Meaning, you don't really know where you're picking up from or going. I've been seeing a lot of Uber Connect orders recently, and sometimes they've actually been popping up in residential areas. Granted, it is a courier service, so it's not too surprising. But that also said, there's already been a bunch of horrendous news on that subject where I wouldn't typically pick up a Uber Connect order. Not to mention the pay for it kind of blows.
If you order food a lot and want to save money, listen to this and don't say I ain't never taught you nothing. So you call the restaurant, order your food.
So let's say you're picking up from a pizzeria and you pay for it with the card. Then you pick up, then I'm assuming you send an Uber Connect driver for it. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I don't know if it's the best idea. It also assumes that the person who is picking up on Uber Connect, number one, sees that the tip and everything is worth it, which I don't think they do. 99% of the time when I see an Uber Connect order pop up, because I can't turn it off anymore, they are absolute garbage orders. And number two, they go ridiculous distances. Like, I live in the Pompano Beach, Fort Lauderdale area. I'm not going deep into the Miami metro area to deliver an order if you're ordering something out here. That's just not happening.
You can get on your phone, order a Uber Connect, like the package one, to go pick up your food and bring it to you.
And what if you get there and the wait time's ridiculous or something like that? Like, there's a lot of wrong that can be done with this.
You'll bypass all them fees on Uber Eats and the service fee, the tax, all of that.
Let me guess, you're also bypassing the tip as well, so therefore those drivers are not going to make as much. Like, I personally would not accept a Connect order. That's just me personally.
The Uber Connect fees are always way cheaper than the Uber fee. Like, to call a regular Uber to go get it and bring it, no, it'd be like $5. Well, I'm in Houston, so this works in Houston.
This does work out here. I ended up having this issue relatively recently where I ended up picking up a Uber Connect order, but they labeled it as BurgerFi, and I ended up accepting it thinking it was an Uber Eats order, but it was actually an Uber Connect order, and they tipped after. So, hey, maybe there is some merit to this. I wouldn't do it personally, but hey, do what you think is right. Courier costs. In a 2020 article posted by Ride Guru, Uber's package delivery comes with a base fare of $1.44. Additionally, a booking fee of $3.45 is appended to the package pickup and delivery. Folks will then be hit with 34 cents per minute and $1.07 per mile. The minimum Uber Connect fare for any delivery is $8.28. Okay, well, first off, if that's the base fare, that's great, but that doesn't get past the driver 100%. In fact, I remember seeing an Uber Connect order go from Pompano Beach, Fort Lauderdale area to very far south Miami, and it was $19. That's ridiculous. Let's test it out. To test Denise's theory, I checked the price for picking up an order at a sushi restaurant 2.2 miles away from me. Uber's courier service was going to charge me $8.41 for the delivery. However, placing an order via Uber Eats came with a base delivery fee of 49 cents. Also, $5.18 was appended to the order under taxes and other fees. If you don't tip, then the Uber Eats fee in this instance is cheaper than the base courier fee from the same restaurant. However, it's worth considering again, many establishments upcharge item prices on Uber Eats, Doordash, etc. So calling directly and using a courier could be cheaper. I guess there's truth to that. I just think that's still kind of garbage though. Like, sure, it could be cheaper to call directly and tip after, but 99% of the time, the base rate is not going to be better unless it's your courier fee specifically and not Uber's, in which case that's fair game. But most people aren't running their own courier service. They're working on these apps. I do think you should work on your own exit strategy, but that's just me personally. Commenters respond. Several users who saw Denise's post applauded her out of the box thinking. Oh, you is smart, one individual penned. I feel like a lot of people are going to see this as a positive thing, but I would still 100% just rather work as your own individual courier rather than work on Uber Connect. Like, if you're going to do this at all, be your own courier service. Like, really. Another said that despite the great tip, they're not going to fall down the rabbit hole of food delivery again. Nope, nope, nope. I just deleted the app Monday. My back is getting too big and my bank account is getting too small, they wrote. That's another point too. I feel like a lot of people are just tired of food delivery in general. Like, I prefer to get my own food personally. Heck, I prefer to cook myself. I just think it's a healthier alternative now, both physically and mentally. However, others said that they have been utilizing the courier feature for quite some time. Girl, I'd be using the F out of that courier option, another shared. Okay, well, maybe, hey, you know what? If there are drivers that are willing to do it, who am I to argue, right? Make sure you're protecting yourself. There have been a lot of horror stories on this subject. And then there were people who had their own money-saving tips. Me using a Grubhub promo every day, paying $7 for a full meal, and other shares. Okay, I don't know what Grubhub promo you're talking about, but I feel like I need answers for that. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you paying me. There you go. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I never liked the Uber Connect option. I just felt like it never paid out drivers the way it was supposed to, but that's me personally. Also, if I'm going to be doing anything like this as a courier, I'm going to be making it my own personal service. I would rather be the delivery service provider than work with Uber. That's just the kind of person I am. That said, a lot of times those processes can be very manual. It could be very expensive as a whole for a lot of people. And it could also mean that you would have to build your own delivery service provider company, and not a lot of people know how to do that. That is one thing that I have a course ready for, a build your own delivery service provider course. One of the things I constantly say is to treat the gig economy like an income bridge, what would be a long-term goal and not the goal, and to develop an exit strategy like building your own delivery service provider company. I've partnered with experienced professionals professionals to create a step-by-step guide to create a six-figure earning business after 90 days of focused hard work. The course will guide you to create your own business entity and foundation, methods to source restaurants and drivers with game-changing opportunities, resources and done-for-you contracts to protect you financially. You will also have access to high-level professional guidance to help you build your business foundation and support you as you grow your business and reach greater heights. Check the link in the description to get started on transforming how businesses serve customers and how gig workers get greater opportunities with you. We are excited and looking forward to helping you secure your financial future. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Rise up, shake off that 9-to-5 rust. In this wild world of hustle we trust. Break them all, leave them all in dust. Driven Wyld's the only wave of must.